Okay, so perfect memory for Capressa. I don't like that. I prefer people forget about stuff I do. Hello everybody, Steve-Wagon here, and welcome back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Where last we left off, we gotta talk with our nice our nice older sister, Patrish, and we're officially gonna be going into the run-in for Coven Leader. So let's see what, who's that, Jasmine, has to say about it. Dear Fortuna, you wanted to see us, right? I'd love to get together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time, and I'll pick up Delilah and come over to your place. Your friend, Jasmine. Alright, come on over. Hey, there's Delilah. She's so cool. Hey, girls, how's it going? Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the three of us together. I don't know why we didn't do like this, I don't know, right away. Oh, what's up, witches? And you bet, Magic Life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Haha, yes. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you together. Tell me about some adventure I missed. What did we do the last time we met? We should plan a trip when I regain my freedom. Ooh, yeah. Tell me about some adventure I missed. Tell me about some adventure I missed. I took a Jasmine hunting once. Oh, Jasmine hunting? I cannot see it. What? Really? Oh my, she did. And never again, I tell you. A Jasmine really would make a fine demon hunter. That sand dweller didn't stand a chance. A Jasmine planted some magical seeds into the dunes, and in a matter of minutes, boom! A big fucking vine emerged out of the white sands, strangling the demon. It was horrible. Also, I just saw this. Abramar is still here. You know, he's still visible. Can they see him? Or is it like a whole thing of... Well, I mean, technically he's not in view right here, but I mean, it's a giant guy right there. I only had to slice that fucker's throats. The stench of blood. I don't know how you do it, Delilah. Then she spent the whole evening building a grave for the worm. Haha. It was beautiful, though, wasn't it? Haha. Haha. I would have loved to have been there. I miss you so much. Me too. My first order of business will be to ban a fucking exile so we can all go on adventures again. Haha. Are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried, because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader. Oh, see, look at this. They're not like at each other's throats or anything. They're like, you know what? I think you'll be like a great leader. And I think the same thing about you, Delilah. It's so nice. I wonder how they're going to feel once I say, you know what? I'm throwing my hat in the ring. You know what? I'm going to be leader. It's going to be me. And it will. Because I got my ways. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to lead the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. Well, what do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I am running for leader myself. Oh, what? The Delilah seems like excited, like, oh my god, another friend is gonna be competing against me. I'm so excited. And Jasmine's like, oh, you're running? I'm so sorry. Oh, what? Oh my, but aren't you exiled? Patricia's going to help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? I'm not really sure yet, but we still have to define our program. Sorry, I hear noises coming from around, and I have to make sure that the mic ain't picking it up. Last thing I want is, as I'm talking, everyone can hear just a soft oons, 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 oons in the background. But my sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of the new government. That'd be quite an asset, alright. Have you really thought this through? Oh, you have no idea. I've been putting a lot of thought into this, and I'm making this. I'm taking the leadership position. It's gonna be mine. It's mine. I doubt a criminal has much of a chance as a leader. Okay, Jasmine. Not cool of you to throw around the whole criminal thing. I'm not a criminal. Everyone knows that. I just read the cards, and Adana was like, no, 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 no. You get out of here. Well, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war. I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Is there anyone else running for leader, or is it like just us three? I'm sure there's like a couple other people, but they're too minor characters to they don't even have names. They don't even have names. We don't even know if there are any. It's probably just the three of us. Yes, yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that, no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? That's the kind of thing that raises a friendship-ending flag. I don't know what the proper name for that kind of flag is. We ain't surviving this, are we? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. I love you too. I love you three. Fuck off. Ha ha. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I'd better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No, literally, I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I'm a little nervous about that. Okay, you two take care. Okay. I'll see you soon. Take care, both of you. Bye. Thanks for coming. Alright, yeah, just Abramar right there, not a care in the world about anyone else. Oh, hey. What's their face? Jericia? Oh, no, it's Patrish. Patricia's a turtle. Oh, the square was Jerushiah. Jebediah. I don't know. Fortuna, everything is set to go. Get your shit in order, because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll review the program and campaign plan.
Patrice.
All right, I'm about as ready as ever. What do we got? I mean, I already know the type of policies I'm gonna be running. How are you? I'm getting so many messages. I am not this popular. What's going on? Ah, spam. You gotta love it. Fine, relaxed, ready, focused, excited, eager to start, awful, anxious, terrified. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. You know, I never did anything like this. I've never done anything like this. Competing? I'm excited. Excited, eager to start. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Delilah and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? I believe we're fine. All's good. They didn't show it, but I know they weren't happy. Oh yeah, no, there was definitely some unhappiness in like their whole thing there, obviously, because they want to be leader of the coven, and then they just found out like their two best friends are running against them. I'd be pretty upset. But I do have faith that everything's gonna be fine. I believe we're fine. All's good. Really? We promise we'll always be friends, no matter what. Ugh, that's so corny. This is going to be the weirdest political race in the universe. Maybe all political conflicts should be handled with as much love as this one. Well, jury's still out on how well this is going to go. They're good friends. I'm sure this will all be handled honorably. There's no honor in politics, only victory. Whatever. What now? Okay, allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents, and we'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issues. Then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get to something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the coven? Yeah, I already know about the 5 pillar... What was it, that stuff? It was the community, punishment, forbidden, all that stuff. I know there's more, but that's all I can remember. You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Do you need me to explain them to you? I know about them. You can skip the explanation. I heard about them, but explain it to me again, please. No, we already know about it. I know about them. You can skip the explanation. Good. Let's start dissecting our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? You know, if anything, the person I'm most worried about is Jasmine. Jasmine. Understood. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution, circa 1800. Oh, wow. Should I be writing this stuff down? I should probably be writing this stuff down. I'm not gonna. I'll do it later, but I should probably be doing that. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest. Medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Okay, yeah, so Jasmine's 100% probably going to be taking the conservative vote, and Delilah's 100% going to be taking the liberal? I don't know what the other opposite of conservative is. I don't know. She's taking the other vote. She's taking the other ones. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adena's removal. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adena's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishments and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and the fear of failure. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that info in so little time? Enjoying the perks of having a journalist sister now, huh? Now focus. Her program to achieve this is: judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet. But should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then, for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the coven's interest in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Adena's corpse, so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to internalize Jasmine's program. Okay, yeah. I kind of already knew this, you know. Judgment, she wants a tribe of elders. Law enforcement, you know, warning then expulsion. Forbidden arts, just none of them. Mortal affairs, you know, help them. Witch duties, do whatever the hell you want. And then eat the flesh of our leader. That last bit always still gets me. But again, some of these things I agree with, some of these things I don't. The devouring of Adena, that I agree with. The mortal affairs, kinda. I'm still on the fence about that one. You know, looking at this again, there's a lot of stuff I actually don't agree with. Obviously, the forbidden arts, you know, hate that. The quorum, the expulsion thing, yeah. I don't like a lot of stuff about what Jasmine's kind of got planned. Sure. Done. Perfect. So tell me now, what do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine it. It's pretty cool. Alright, what do we got? These lax policies will incentivize foul play. But there's no need for foul play because there's no longer a need for, you know, actual that stuff. These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. The only thing I can see, honestly, is the benefit the powerful. Because the whole thing is set on the quorum. Only the quorum can make decisions, which is like the 5 elders. And then devouring of the corpse, that is for, you know, gaining the actual power. I mean, that would be for like everyone in the coven, but I'm pretty sure it would just be for a majority of the leaders. So I think this one is the one that we should undermine the most. These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself, let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? Extremely intelligent, manipulative. Nah. Pillar of the community. She's innocent and frailty. Her resourcefulness, her charming mother-like aura. I would say it's the innocence and frailty. No. No, yes. Because it's her apparent innocence and frailty. But we just learned that she can kill a goddamn worm all by herself. Whatever that is. But she did it with a plant by planting seeds. That could be resourcefulness. I'd say it's her apparent innocence and frailty. Her apparent innocence and frailty. Apparent, huh? I see where you're going with this. She has this quality that makes anyone want to protect and support her. Yeah, I can see how she could become a saint-like figure. An innocent martyr that is devoted to her coven. Nothing but goodwill for her sisters. Let's follow Saint Jasmine. Haha, something like that, yeah. Now to her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Anxiety, envy, compassion, easy to intimidate, vanity. Not vanity, and definitely not envy. Definitely not those two. I wouldn't say she's easy to intimidate, because again, the whole worm thing from earlier. And I have not really seen her get anxious a whole lot since I've spoken with her a bit. Again, it seems like her compassion might be the weakest thing, but I haven't really seen a whole lot of compassion thing from her yet. No, because if she had like compassion stuff, then she wouldn't have given up Greth to the Arbiters. She would have been like, "Oh, I understand. Don't worry, I won't say anything." If any, you know what? It might indeed be anxiety. I'm going with that. Her anxiety. She gets stressed easily. Ooh, that's really easy to exploit. Good, good. That's a flaw that will trigger almost automatically just by competing for leadership. But we can push her buttons so she loses focus and messes up. I feel so bad for doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Shall we go over Delilah now? Yeah, sure. Delilah's not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic desert lands, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are the primary form of organization, even nowadays. Oh my god, Delilah's an alien. Aliens can be witches! That's cool. That's cool. I like her even more. Oh my god. I am not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate the intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Delilah's politics seem to be very different from her home worlds. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be collectivizing the Coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the Coven's power horizontally. Level the playing field is practically her slogan. Her program to achieve this is judgment by referendum. Delilah argues that in a community this compact, we should have to account for every member's input, regardless of their background or preparation. You know what? Earlier, I did kind of agree with the referendum. I'm also noticing that my face is blocking the thingamabob. Can I... Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Hey. Look at that. I'm doing stuff. Cool. Enforcement. None whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the Arterbridge office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have the magical pact. Forbidden arts allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs cut all ties with mortals. Delilah believes we're too privileged to be messing with people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties, magical tax. Have every member of the Coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. And finally, she believes we should scatter Adana's remains so more witches can ascend and our Coven can become more diverse. As you can see, Delilah is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, the referendum I kind of agreed with earlier, but not anymore. Not anymore, actually. Because now that I think about it, having like novice witches, you know, the younger ones, who just started out, showing up and being able to also make, or at least not make, but have a you know what? The referendum sounds nice still. The Forbidden Arts, obviously, I love that one. Magical tax, against that, pretty much because of the word tax. And cut all ties, don't like that because, well, I don't think we should be getting up with the mortals. We have the power to help them. Why not help them? And then free Adana's magic, welcome new witches. Yeah, I can see the benefits, but I can also see more benefits from consuming the corpse. Yeah, man, they were so close to some good stuff, but they're just too many bad things. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine it, it's pretty cool. Expose her naivete. Faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Point out the failure of communism on Earth. Spotlight the primitive societies of her home world. That doesn't seem good. Horizontalism seems like the best choice. Also, the thing is gone, so this is going back. Sorry, I'm still learning everything. At least all this stuff here. Horizontalism. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. A bit of an authoritarian stance, maybe. But if we offer a powerful alternative, it'll work. We'll need to come up with a power structure smart enough to overcome the illusion of horizontalism. Okay, now, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Delilah's strongest points? Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. She embodies the winds of change. Delilah is pretty popular among young witches. Determination, she's battle-ready. She's the most virtuous, the most incorruptible of us all. Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. Obvious, that's the one I agree with. Get rid of that. Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. Yeah. If this were a popularity contest, she'd have the upper hand. I'm sure her campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. We can't hope to defeat her on any revolutionary grounds. We'll have to play on your intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of her cake. Alright, what about her weaknesses? What is Delilah's most critical flaw? She is impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Delilah's very green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. She's the least astute of the lot, easiest to trick. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. Oh my god, that's so mean. I would say impulsive because, I mean, after all, she was ready to kind of stab Dana earlier. Yeah. She is very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Good. If we can provoke her during a debate, the Coven is sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is this really necessary? It's your call. But if we don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals. Friends or not, I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches, especially Delilah. Be ready. I'm already regretting this. Not me, man. I am ready. I am ready to fight. Ready to kill. Figuratively speaking. Figuratively. But sure, whatever. I'll handle it. Alright. Now, for the third candidate. What? There's more? I mean, obviously. Of course there was going to be more. Of course. No one told you? No. Who is it? No one truly thinks she possesses any threat to Delilah or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already, come on. Capressa, the historian witch. The eldest witch in our coven. She precedes even Adana. Capressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. Okay, so perfect memory for Capressa. I don't like that. I prefer people forget about stuff I do. She's been a real valuable source for the Cosmic Gazette. Capressa has helped us many times with our articles. The thing is that she's played a secondary role in the Coven, always played a secondary role in the Coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently, Capressa isn't a fan of change, and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Delilah want to take the Coven. So for the first time, she's running for leader. Huh. Oh, so... Ah, yeah, right here. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Dana left them. Keep Dana's corpse as advisor. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Dana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the coven. It sounds like she doesn't want to lead. Instead, she just wants to bring Dana back and have her lead again. Wow, fuck Capressa, right? To fuck her program in any case. I know Capressa personally, and she is very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Dana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capressa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capressa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Capressa and keep her in check, it all should be fine, though. Understood. Alright, are you ready to define your program? Do you want to take a break? I mean, I am ready to define the program. But yeah, we did a little research into the histories of our friends, and I am a little bit over my time. What happens if I take a break? Let's take a break. Alright, I'll stay here reviewing our options. Let me know when you're ready to move on. Alright, yeah, so right here. Also, I just realized I also never slept when I think it was Abramar who suggested. Someone suggested I sleep and I didn't listen to them. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. We're learning stuff. We're finally getting deep into the politics, which I hate, but I would love once I get to be leader. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see y'all next time. Have a lovely rest of your day.